I have to hear you on Operation Sindoor because the opposition, right-wing people, they have been saying that we should not have gone for ceasefire. We should have continued. They are targeting the Modi government on that. Are you happy with the outcome of Operation Sindoor?
According to me, what he has done, 100,000% perfect. Right time he started, a right name he has given. He satisfied the nation by hitting correctly.
You are looking at this alliance to continue beyond 29 also?
29 or forever, what is wrong in it? Why you are talking conditional 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? As long as our intentions are good, we will move forward. We are all learning English. Why can't we learn Hindi also? Now, South Indian population was reducing. If they go for delimitation, then heartburning will be there. You can go, don't change number.
Every state.
Freeze the number. Then go for delimitation.
Hello, I'm DK Singh. I'm in Hyderabad, the city Ambedkar wanted to be the second capital of India. That was not to be, but yes, it has become the second tech capital of the country. Thanks to one man, Nara Chandrababu Naidu, somebody who created Cyberabad, which has become synonymous with the aspirations of India. Welcome to ThePrint, sir.
Thank you.
So, first of all, you created Cyberabad. Now it's not with you in your estate anymore. Do you regret it? How do you feel about this?
Always we are creating something, not for us. It is for people. It is my Telugu people. I created this. It is a national pride. If you go through, I was very fortunate. Economic reform started 1991. I was in politics from 1978. Around 1980 was minister. Then 1995 I became Chief Minister. 94 Finance and Revenue Minister. But my father-in-law was the Chief Minister for 8 years. So with all these things, I'm aware where we traveled.
How did this entire idea of turning this city into a IT hub, how did it come to you?
No, not only then, I used to have always progressive ideas. That is my weakness or my strength. Ahead of times, I think, then visualize. Some people will say he is only dreaming. But dreams only today as a realities. People are enjoying.
There's this interesting thing I have read about how you brought Microsoft to Hyderabad. Can you tell us what happened there?
No, what I say, once if you can go through, everything is a vision, but miracle. Hyderabad, 1995, I became Chief Minister. 1991, economic reforms. Second generation reforms, I took initiative. In this country, you can go through history. Nobody used to talk about economic reforms. If you talk economic reforms, you are pro-rich.
No.
Automatically brand will come. So everybody is afraid to talk about it. I was only the man to talk about it. Not only talk about it, go all over the world and tell them what India would be in future. 1995, Internet revolution, innovated by Bill Gates. I have seen, I was fascinated. Technology always, I wanted to implement it for transparency, accountability, speediness, everything for that matter. 84, 6 lakh records we computerized party workers. Nobody thought at that time. Only one company, Wipro. They used to do. I heard that. All afterwards, every company has come. Bill Gates there is a news item. Bill Gates is visiting to India. Then American ambassador in India, I telephoned to him. I want to meet Bill Gates. Then he said, I will contact him and then we will come back. Because I am the Chief Minister, they cannot say no plainly. Then they sounded him. He said, I don't have any agenda with politicians. It is only a technology company. It is only the beginning. If at all you wanted to come, you can join cocktail party. You want to popularize his company, he called everybody. Then I said, no, that's not correct. People will brand me. I am also in that group. So leave me 10 minutes, ask him to give time. With great difficulty, I got time. Then I went to Delhi. At that time, nobody used to give PowerPoint presentations in laptop. Then I gave PowerPoint presentation on my own. Then he has seen my vision, everything. Then he told me, even today he used to refer that, only one politician I have seen, that is you. That is where I am very much impressed. What all you said is realities. But what I had to do for you, that is what I am not expecting anything. India is very strong in information technology. Reason is, one is we are inherited with mathematics. Second, British left English to us. Even Kohinoor diamond they have taken, but not English. So, don't ignore Indians. They are the people, big resource for you. If at all, consider and think over, your Microsoft Center, Development Center has to come to Hyderabad. This is the first beginning.
And that happened.
That happened afterwards. He has become a friend. Now we are working projects with him.
So I remember seeing your, you were the first laptop carrying the Chief Minister of India probably.
All over the world at that time. Big, fancy.
And now, so many years later, you happen to be probably the senior most leader at 75, somebody who has spent over 5 decades, around 50 years in politics and still in power. Long journey. And actually, before you came, we were discussing how you brought ISB. It was kind of
That
a
is
day-long effort.
And very crazy experiment also that. At that time, Fortune 500 companies, they want to start one business school. Business school is new at that time. Nobody wanted to go to business school. Everybody is thinking core degrees, all these things. Then they decided to start one business school under Fortune 500 companies as a non-profit organization. Then it has come in the news. Morning, one of my secretary brought to my notice. Sir, these people are starting. Why can't we try? Then I telephoned to them. Then Rajat Gupta was the convener of that group. McKinsey chief for that time. Then immediately I called Rajat Gupta. Rajatji, I am so and so. You are having an idea? Okay, good. I really appreciate you. Why can't you come to Hyderabad? Spend some time. Then, sir, we don't have any agenda of such. Hyderabad is not in our consideration. Only Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai. Then I requested him, not only him, other players also at that time. 5-6 calls.
Come you here. Yourself call them individually?
Individually. Then I told them, you call here, have a cup of coffee. Anyway, you are coming some special flight with all of you, sightsee, you come. Then they said, unwillingly they said, okay. Then they came. I sent my ministers to airport. 3, 4, 5 ministers to receive them. That is new for them. Then I brought them. Then I gave very good breakfast, presentation. They asked me only one question. That is the case study today also in ISB. what is the specialty of Hyderabad? What can you give? I told them, yours is a non-profit organization, not profitable, then no problem at all, no criticism. Anybody criticize, I will handle. All 3 states you go, you mark +1, send the quotation, I will give you.
That's it. So that's how ISB came to Hyderabad. Oh, lovely.
They had different experiences, different places. Here, red carpet. So sometimes in a open competition, you must be always ahead of times.
So, sir, you have almost completed the first year of your 4th term as the Chief Minister. Before I come to what you are doing, I just want to ask, can you create Cyberabad in the divided Andhra now, the state you have got now, truncated?
No, at that time, all of you has to think always, same things cannot be replicated, but improved versions can be replicated or created. At that time, Cyberabad I created. Cyberabad also to start with high-tech city with IT. High-tech city also, how much time you have taken? Nobody knows what to do. I called all players, stakeholders. We had a brainstorming session. Finally, we decided to create one high-tech hub, one center, one building. Then I asked L&T, you take up the job. Within 14 months, we constructed high-tech city. Then ecosystem we created. Then we named a city Cyberabad. Hyderabad, Secunderabad, we want to add new city, that is Cyberabad. That was named when Bill Gates visited to Hyderabad. High-tech city was started by Vajpayee ji. Bill Clinton inaugurated Cyberabad. This is how journey started. Now I am going Quantum Valley with artificial intelligence.
That's your next project.
Next journey. Next wave.
So, how different is your 4th tenure from the other ones? Is it more challenging? Because again, you have to start a new capital. There are so many things to do.
No, sometimes destiny. Nobody can escape destiny. In this country, I have faced so many crises. I got so many opportunities. That is where I'm saying always, you have to see challenge as an opportunity, not a problem. This time, I had bitter problems, not only problems, it is almost all crisis, I can say. One is bifurcation at it has shown or thrown so many challenges. If you see city Hyderabad, when I created Hyderabad, it was visualized as a knowledge economy, knowledge hub, not only for Telangana, for this country, and global hub. Today, because of that ecosystem is maturing, not only I stopped there, IT, then go to finance district, Genome Valley, entertainment, infrastructure, roads widening, that is the first road, outer ring road, and then airport, greenfield, all new concepts. Earlier, nobody visualized, nobody thought it is possible. That only we have to make possible, then only track will be established. So all these things now today, they are giving very good advantage. 75% of revenue in Telangana state is from Hyderabad, most livable city. At that time, we used to have plantation of 1 lakh. Now, Andhra Pradesh, always I am taking positive. There is no substitute for hard work. Now Hyderabad, okay, it has gone to Telangana, let them. They are also Telugu community. I created this for Telugu community. One state they are having advantage, then I have to create next state now. That is where 14 onwards I used to work very hard.
I'm told about your hard work. In fact, officials I'm told are really on their toes all the time.
No, even now I wanted to keep them. Nowadays, everybody, not only officials, politicians also. This is our responsibility, I am saying.
I was quite surprised to see you yourself, and you did that ranking of cabinet ministers and placed yourself at number 9. I mean, 8 of your ministers were doing better than you.
Some files, files clearance, not only one parameter, all parameters we have to take. Files clearance, sometimes CM also is behind. Some ministers are doing 5-6 files, CM 10 minutes, they will get that ranking. Comprehensive ranking also, MLAs, MPs, ministers, I am working, even officers, everything.
How do you judge their performance?
No, public, there is a process. Okay. Everybody has to perform. That is the outcome. That is the election result. There is a positive public feedback. That is in between outcome. So we have to work in that direction. That is why my passion, not now from the beginning. Sometimes whenever I lost track, I used to lose bitterly. Now I don't want to take chance. Here another thing, what you are asking. One is bifurcation created some imbalances, structural imbalances. Second one, 19 government changed. That YSR Congress party created havoc. They destroyed the ecosystem.
The CM was hardly to be seen anywhere.
No, not he may be seen. Always I am saying one thing you can, this is my on record, always I am saying, terrorism is a challenge for the global community. Economic terrorism is also equally dangerous. Economic terrorists are under political cover-up. You can see much problematic.
Who are these terrorists in Andhra? Economic terrorists?
No, the YSR Congress party, I can say very clearly. How many cases, how much money? Any political party, I am in 50 years. Anytime I venture to create a political paper, TV, you can understand. BJP is having. Even Congress is having. That type of behavior. Even CBI cases, all these cases. No, sometimes they will do. But 5 years what they have done, Amaravati, capital. I am asking you still, anywhere in the world 3 capitals have been succeeded for a small state. People have given 33,000 of acres of land, 29,000 farmers without asking anything. It is only annuity, ultimately benefit for them, win-win project. This project is monetization on its own. That is the type of project anybody will kill. Is it not a national wealth? Is it not a destruction? Then Polavaram. In India, you are having any project at this time or future of that size. 3,000 TMs of water is going to sea. Now, at that time, 55,000 crores. Now it has enhanced the budget. With vengeance, the diaphragm wall has collapsed. God is blessing me again to do that job. 400 crores diaphragm wall we completed, now collapsed. Now we are spending 1,000 crores.
So in the last union budget, you got about 6,000 crores for
No,
Pallavaram?
12,000 crores. Phase 1 completion. They are kind enough, they provided all money immediately. Now I am completing 2027. I am going to dedicate to the nation.
Oh,
This is what I am saying. Is it not national crime?
so this is what you call economic terrorism.
Not only that, earning money, left and right, spending money, elections. That is where I am saying abolish physical votes. So many advantages for that. 500 also I asked recently also to abolish.
Tell me something. You're talking about how the Jagannath Reddy government behaved. I mean, did that jail term leave you bitter? I mean, did it ever happen
No,
in
what I'm
Andhra? We
saying-
saw in Tamil Nadu in the past, but in Andhra,
No, you have to understand one thing. I was CM from 95. Not one occasion. Any time any politician has complained against me. 83. There were leaders. Not at that time Vijay Bhaskar Reddy, Brahmanand Reddy, Vengal Rao, then Janardhan Reddy, then Rajsekhar Reddy, then other leaders, everybody. They had bitterness. Sometimes Congress complained on NTR and they filed some cases in the court. We fought. That is a different issue. I fought against Naxalites. I was able to control. I fought against factionists. That is predominant Rayalaseema, Kadapa, Kurnool. I controlled Anantapur. I controlled. Communal violence I controlled. Rowdyism I controlled. Today, this type of criminalization in politics under the political cover-up, that is dangerous. I wanted to educate people now. Because of that, everybody is saying, okay, sir, you are there, we are coming. What is the guarantee will be there for continuation? Everybody will have a fear, no? This has happened for the last 5 years. Some industries, Amaraja, bitter experience for them. Some ports, they have sold. Throwaway price. Some ports, they have taken over.
ports they've sold at throwaway. Where is it? Could you?
No, you can go through. Because of this pressure, they are unable to sustain Gangavaram. They have given. Even Krishnapatnam. And also 40% of shares were taken in Kakinada. Now we resumed. That is a different issue. Settlements, threatening, closing, harassment. So this is the Andhra brand is much, much superior brand. Telangana also, there may be some political turmoil, some fights. But at the end of the day, state is very, very important. No politician, no political party is empowered or is authorized to damage the credibility of the state. That is what I'm saying.
Could you ever think that you could be arrested and put behind bars for?
Never. Never. Because so far, no case against me. Sometimes some cases they booked. After a long time, lakhs of decisions I have taken. So many cabinet meetings, even national level you have seen me. I was National Front, United Front, NDA 1, NDA 2, NDA 3. Like that I was continuously associating. I fought against Congress. Sometimes they used to file some cases. Nothing, no case has been withstand. Over a period of time, nothing is there. I was totally transparent. For my family, what I have done 33 years back, I started a small business. That is the thinking I am having always ahead of times. Family should not depend for livelihood on politics. That is my principle. That is, my company is doing well, no government support, no land, nothing. That is national level dairy, known company. So we have done that. My family members are looking after. They are getting some livelihood. Yeah, that's why I am saying always clean. Every politician should have other activity for livelihood. They should not depend only on politics. Then they will corrupt all the institutions, everything.
So let me ask you about Amaravati. Now, Singapore consortium, I'm told they came and there is some hesitation on their part this time. They don't want to come
Definitely.
back.
But I'm saying this is where I am asking you, Singapore government. What is your opinion, Singapore government? As a journalist, senior journalist, what is your opinion on corruption, integrity? Can you blame? Straight question I'm asking.
Yeah, I know. There were a lot of issues because the consortium got maligned.
What I'm saying, Singapore government is globally well respected. It is a continuation of decades, 4th Prime Minister, 5th Prime Minister. Today, never they commit any under deal
Under the table.
on the table, under the table. But they are also having some organizations, they are wanted to commercially viable. That organizations will work commercially. Even Hyderabad, I have given high-tech city at that time. Even Singapore tower I have created in Uppal. Never they offered me coffee or except hospitality when they come here, then I go there. That is the credibility of Singapore. That government has come because of my credibility. You know, always Lee Kuan Yew has quoted everybody. Long back I went to Singapore. I was passionate how they are doing cleaning, end-to-end solutions. One night I started to study in Singapore. Everything I studied. Practices, how they are collecting, their feeling, everything. Then I came and implemented Hyderabad. Then Jayalalitha also sent their people to study, but they couldn't do. At that time, Hyderabad, the most cleanest city in the country.
What exactly did you do?
At that time, always employment we will give for these people, sweepers, all these people. Always they won't work. Lack of supervision, all this. Then I have gone, first time in India, outsourcing of cleaning. This area I am giving it to you, you do that. Today everywhere outsourcing agencies have come. Even houses, everything. That is the concept I introduced at that time. At that time, municipal staff created problems for me. I told, don't bother. I'm not removing your job. Some places you work, some places they will work. Lee Kuan Yew used to quote, any Indian politician will come to Singapore. They will go to zoo or holiday and shopping, then go back. This is one politician who is thinking differently. This is how he has visited. My officers told me, I was shocked. Then I asked him when I won elections, straight away, first time I went to America, 95. Last time, 2014, I went to Singapore because that city is beautiful city. I gave promise to my people. I will build another Singapore in Andhra Pradesh. That is Amaravati. Then all the way I went to them. Without taking to cabinet, they accepted to give me master plan. They have done. Is it not a gratitude you have to repay as a state?
But what did they get in return? I mean, their government changed and their contract was cancelled.
Not only cancelled, harassed. They want to arrest their officials. That is where brand of Andhra Pradesh has been totally changed. Now they are also in backfit.
But how will you assure them this time that the same thing will not happen if I go out of power?
That is the wisdom of my people. I have to create. I'm creating already. I have to place before them continuously. If you wanted to create problems for ourselves, nobody can save in the world. But as a politician, last time, I didn't do this job. Now, whenever I am careful, nobody can touch us. I'm only a protector of Telugu community, now particularly Andhra Pradesh.
So, sir, this Singapore consortium, are they willing to come back now? I mean, what is the where
They
is the stuck?
may, they may not. They may not come original form. Because because they are having different countries all over the world. I am having limited options. But they damage the credibility. They are okay. You are good. Have a coffee and then go. We respect you, not your state. My credibility is for the state I built. Why I sacrifice my life?
Because it's not just about an international consortium, even for domestic companies. Now, if there is this fear that maybe 4 years later, if the government changes, everything will be scrapped again.
No, not only that, terrorized. First day collectors conference he conducted, which I constructed Prajavedika. He announced in the collectors conference, this building I am collapsing. That building is government building. It is not my own land, my own building. It is public, they paid money. That is there, even today you can go and see. From then onwards, what he used to do, this type of destruction. Today, I created one of the best tribal university at that time, near to airport, present airport now. He shifted far away. It was almost all 50% construction is over. Can I demolish? I didn't do. I said, Vice Chancellor, you complete, I'm coming for your convocation. 10th is convocation, they postponed, President is coming, President of India. Next time, I will go. I'm extending the support. Like that, everything what he has done, some issues, I'm not demolishing. It is not my duty. He demolished. He is thinking, if he demolish, then my name won't be there. If you can continue, forever my name will be there. My memories will be there.
So, what happens to the capital project now if Singapore consortium don't come?
No, they won't come. They may come. Some areas, how to do it, we will work with them. But we will construct now.
Because they were going to do the seed capital in about 997
That
square
may not come.
kilometers.
They may not come. 1600 acres. They wanted to bring all over the world. That is also shared between Andhra Pradesh governments, Amaravati Development Corporation and them. They want to bring one of the best city they want to construct, most economic happening city. But now they have developed cold feet.
So,
They said no, they won't come. Now
because of this vendetta politics, or is there some other reason?
Anybody, I'm telling you, if you create this type of problems, even your friend will come to you. I'm asking you.
Yeah.
He may have affection. He may have faith on me. But happened. That is sometimes I'm saying we have paid price for democracy. This is democracy, he has paid some price.
But I'm told you are planning to go to Singapore or to persuade them again.
Now, in between elections have come, I'm going again. First of all, I have to straighten my record. I'm also not in a position to do anything. Even World Bank used to offer it to come to Andhra Pradesh, I'm telling you. World Bank is not your bank, my bank.
Yeah.
World is respecting. Even that bank. That is where I am saying this type of attitudinal persons should not be there in politics. Leave alone anybody.
So, if Singapore consortium does not come back, how do you do that part of the project?
Scheme B, I had to work it out. But when I got power, as you rightly asked, when I was arrested, any other person should have been collapsed. So many years people supported me, long journey. If I also will develop cold feet, what is going to happen my state, my people? That is only single agenda in my mind. Come what may. Any problem, I'll face it. Then no politician will get that reception. More than 80 countries, people demonstrated 53 days. In Hyderabad, Gachibowli, some people give a call. We are conducting a meeting, solidarity. That too, 25 years, high-tech city celebration like that. All of a sudden, even government opposed, people came voluntarily. That is where sometimes you are alive, you are able to see.
That generated a lot of sympathy here, that's for sure.
Not only sympathy, they recognized what I had done, recalled. No politician got this opportunity, I have seen. That has been showed in elections, 93 to 94% strike rate. What is more you want?
There was another silver lining from this adversity, I would say. Your son, you must be a very proud father. I mean, Nara Lokesh coming on his own as a leader. His Padayatra, the way he rallied people around.
Yes.
He really came up with a big wave when you were inside.
Yeah. At that time, he was Padayatra, then he stopped because of this. And then he came forward, and then he led. Even my wife, never she came out of home. For the last, even her father was there, never. First time again. She went to the people, convinced people. So this is a big journey.
Your son really came up. Like,
Yeah, Lokesh has done extremely well.
nationally, people started watching him.
Yes. At the crisis, that time is very important, how to raise.
We were expecting the last TDP meeting that probably you will make him working president of the party. And
Now we'll work it out. All of us has to think. Young leadership we have to promote. Now you have seen my Ram Mohan Naidu was the central minister.
yes,
If you see my parliament, young parliamentarians, youngest parliamentary party is Telugu Desam. Average age. So I wanted to bring youngsters for future transformation.
so there are a few other questions about the state, but one thing that is on top of the mind of everybody in the country is how stable the Modi government is going to be, because you are so crucial to that stability. So,
No, there also I am very clear. I am the senior most politician. I have seen people of different statures. Vajpayee, NTR, MGR, then next generation, the other generation, Biju Patnaik, Jyoti Basu, Surjit, even Tamil Nadu Karunanidhi, Farooq. These are all leaders. I have seen, I worked with them, even VP Singh. All these people. Today, if you see this type of politicians I have seen, now, Narendra Modi ji, for the last 11 years, they are all great statesmen. And at the same time, little bit traditional because no opportunity to think. Narendra Modi ji was emerged post economic reforms. Thinking is different from the beginning. His thinking is economic agenda is thinking. Always confidence is very high in him. First time you can see India is proud of him, his leadership. Globally, everybody is recognizing India's potential. How it happened? 11 years. 10th economy, 4th economy, it will become 3rd economy. And I am confident India is going to, real fight has started now.
Is Nara Chandrababu Naidu going with Narendra Modi all the way? Because there is perception that it may be alliance may be limited to this Lok Sabha, whether it will continue in the next election or not. Nobody knows.
Both of us, our agenda is very clear. Agenda is national development. India is great nation. I'm telling you, senior leader of this nation. Another 20 years, very inspiring time. Technology is matured. Economic reforms are available. We are well experienced. Third one, so-called demographic dividend has become a windfall gain for India. Nobody can stop. But if we lose time now for pretty things, country will suffer. Telugu Desam always a regional party, but national outlook. Never I created a problem anybody. Without taking one minister, I supported Vajpayee ji for 6.5 years. Why? Reason is for national development.
So how long should we look at this alliance? Now you are back in the NDA.
No, what I am saying, always a family. Small differences will come. I am asking you, in your experience, wife and you, no differences. Can you say? Not even single difference. Even you and your children, you had differences. But amicably, we have to sort it out, all these things. That is where I believe we will be with NDA, with Narendra Modi, will support. And also this great nation, I may not contribute much at national level, but by doing Andhra Pradesh, everything is right, that will contribute national building.
So you are looking at this alliance to continue beyond 29 also?
29 or forever, what is wrong in it? Why you are talking conditional 2 years, 3 years, 5 years? As long as our intentions are good, we will move forward.
When the Prime Minister was here recently, he said he was praising you that when he became the Gujarat Chief Minister, he would be looking at what you were doing in terms of technological initiatives. And he was learning from what you were doing. I mean, quite a praise from the Prime Minister. So,
No, that is at that time, I used to do all these things. Even PM as a very kind of him. Generally, leaders won't accept. Even then, he appreciated my efforts at that time. I am really thankful to him. But above all these things, what I am saying, I am seeing him some strengths. Nobody is having that strengths. On merit, he stands number one. In this country, altogether, Narendra Modi's leadership is different compared to other leadership. I have seen all other leaderships so far.
So, sir, how has he evolved? See, there was a time post Godhra riots when you demanded his removal. From then to now, where
No, I am watching him all these things. Sometimes we are also in a position to be nervous. Now, time has come. Anything we can tell him, and then he will take care, move forward. That is as a good partner. That is only the way we have to do. I am confident 100%. What within the four walls, even a friendly party, not in public, four walls will discuss, will tell our problems. As far as possible, they will sort it out, move forward.
How are you dealing with Vajpayee ji? You were very close to him also. Now this, how is Narendra Modi different from Atal Bihari Vajpayee?
Everybody is different on their own. Vajpayee ji was different. He is a statesman. Narendra Modi ji is different. He is always performer. Vajpayee ji was a statesman. Anybody will convince him in the interest of the nation. He used to create the policies. That is where my advantage with him. I used to create all new policies. It is for my interest. Then I used to request him. He made a national policy. Open sky policy, airports, airlines, then Greenfield Airport.
Okay, you actually gave him the ideas.
Even my report is there. Even telecommunications. Even our roads. But he is also listening, he is also watching. But at the same time, some state has to take lead. I used to take lead. And I used to force him. Our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he is watching world. His brain is having so many ideas what I am having. I may have 10, he may have 100. Because of his exposure. Very minute details he will work. There I really appreciate it.
So talking about what Vajpayee ji, how he would take your advice. On delimitation, when it was deferred by 25 years, I am given to understand that you were the one who convinced him.
Yes.
What happened then?
No, South Indian population is reducing. If they go for delimitation, then heartburning will be there. You can go, don't change number.
Every state.
Every state, freeze the number. Then go for delimitation. If you increase proportionately.
But sir, then population-wise, then the entire purpose of delimitation gets defeated.
No. What I am saying, at that time, what we had done, Andhra Pradesh delimitation we started. Hyderabad only Rangareddy Jilla, 4 seats. Delimitation they got 14. Where we have lost, East Godavari 2 seats we have lost, Chittoor 1 seat, Vijayanagara 1 seat, like that. All seats have come to Rangareddy. Sometimes within the state it will be balanced. Sometimes population may be small. But that sentiment you have to respect. That is the principle at the time we followed.
So what you are saying is if Andhra has 25 seats,
Yes.
or Tamil Nadu has say
42.
39 seats.
39 plus 3 from part 2.
Yeah, so even if delimitation is done, the number of seats should remain the same
Yes,
with each state?
same spirit.
And proportionate representation in the Rajya Sabha should also be the same?
Yes, same.
But can that be done, sir? Because
No, otherwise, country is important for all of us. Nation is important. That is the spirit we have shown at that time. I was responsible.
So this population-wise reconfiguration of constituency should not happen, you are saying, not population-wise?
No, population-wise within the state by keeping the number. And also now I am promoting one more theory. Population management theory.
Yes, demographic management
I am talking.
At Niti Aayog also you spoke about
Even
this?
now. That is very, very crucial for this great nation. Andhra, I had to work in that direction. Tamil Nadu, they had to work. Karnataka, Kerala, Telangana, even some of northeastern states, even northern belt, except UP and Bihar. Other states are also falling. So all states, or otherwise there will be pressure or migration. Tomorrow Gujarat and Bihar, not Gujarat also will have same problem. Now Bihar and UP will migrate all over the world, country.
So just wanted to understand, so demographic management is something I want to talk to you about. But before that, delimitation, So you are saying the number of seats should be 543 or it
You
should
can
be
increase. That all depends on policymakers.
So you can increase, but
Proportion.
proportion should be the same as it is today.
That is
for
better.
every state.
That is only the way. If you do that, no art burning for any state. Or otherwise, these people will create problems.
Because many parties in the south are saying that the North Indian parties will become more dominant and
No, all these things, there are some politics we are making. Because of that politics, we are fighting among states. Yesterday, I have seen Tamil Nadu, one film actor said, Kannada was born from Tamil. Is it necessary? Nobody is superior, nobody is inferior in this country. So many years we fought against Godavari water, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Is it necessary? How to live together? Rainwater we won't harness, or otherwise we won't use our water at most efficiently. These are all, it won't survive, sustain for long term, according to me. Even my brothers here, Telangana and Andhra, 3,000 TMs of water for 100 years is going to sea. They constructed some projects, Kaleshwaram, all these things. We had a meeting also at one stage. I said, yes, you go ahead. You are doing. Basin to basin also you are transferred, nothing wrong in it. Godavari is having plenty of water. We will use remaining water. Now I am going Bankacharla to Polavaram. People are saying here BRS and Congress also, because of these people are stimulating, they are thinking they are becoming backward. So fight against. Then they are saying we are opposing. Why you are opposing? There is no reason. Combined state, in the name of modernization of Krishna, I cleared Bhima. I started Kalvakurti lift irrigation project. I completed biggest lift irrigation, that is Srisailam left bank, now Madhareddy Canal. I created Devadula, biggest lift irrigation project, and Godavari. What I am saying, these are all, you have to use this water while going, and if necessary, we have to share each other.
So you spoke about linguistic politics. Now, when it comes to national education policy, you see Tamil Nadu and some other states saying that we will not implement it. Okay, they are talking about imposition of Hindi. You do not have any such issue with the NEP.
No, what I am saying, we are all learning English. Why can't we learn Hindi also? Even PM is talking in Telugu now, little bit, to place, to convince people. Wherever you go, he is talking in Tamil also. So that is where we have to respect language, sentiment, and at the same time, national language, international language, all of us has to learn slowly.
So because I am being reminded, I am getting a signal, I have to wind up. So just a couple of questions. One question I always wanted to ask you. When you joined the Youth Congress in 1974, I mean, you went with Sanjay Gandhi and you were with the Congress during the emergency. I mean, how did you support them then? I mean,
no, I didn't support emergency. I supported his dynamism in the initial stage.
Sanjay Gandhi dynamism.
Dynamism. Dynamism is different. Emergency is different. Even by forcible doing things also not correct. Always, that's why my success is for a cause, no compromise. In this country, consistently, who fought on issues, you tell me? IT, anytime I compromised. Economic reforms, anytime I compromised. I'm having a belief with certain futuristic ideas I won't take forward. That has given rich dividends. Even law and order problem, I dealt very firmly. We are here to protect the people's lives and their properties. That is our duty. So never I support wrong things, but at the same time, sometimes history, so many things will happen. Sometimes even bifurcation also at that time. I took a stand, neutral stand. You divide, you do justice for Andhra. If you won't divide, convince Telangana. Neutral stand. People killed me, equal stand, neutral stand, or two eyes, equal justice, where is that? People may say so many things.
In 96, you got the chance to become the Prime Minister. And you have said that your son dissuaded you from accepting it. What happened then?
Very practical suggestion. I asked him. He was a 10th class student. He told me only one thing. You will become Prime Minister for 1 year, 2 years. Afterwards, what do you do?
And you went by the advice of a class 10 student.
Not just to advise. He's right. I had a very big agenda. I cannot, because of that time, Andhra Pradesh state, I wanted to take to the logical conclusion. Then all stalwarts forced me to take over. You are the best person. 100% we are having confidence. Twice they forced me. Then I said no. If I should have taken that suggestion, today Hyderabad
Won't be there.
won't be there, no? That is the wisdom.
And you were proved right. Actually, Lokesh was proved right because look at what happened to Deve Gowda's political
what I'm
trajectory
saying.
from there.
That is what I'm saying. Not only one leader, one political party and agenda. Not only my future, my agenda will be stalled.
So just last question. You are 75 now, over 50 years in politics. If you look at the things you have done over these decades, are there certain things, if you have the chance to do differently, would you do differently? Say what happened in 95. If you looking back, could you have done things differently?
No, some issues, no options at that time.
Not just about 95, generally.
No, that's what I'm saying. Some issues. We should have done better. That is where we missed. Suppose I fought against Naxalites. They attempted on me 23 Claymore mines. Both, if you can calculate, inevitable. As an ideology, I have done. In turn, I had that problem. Balaji saved me because at his foothill, 23 Claymore mine, can you imagine?
You got some minor injuries, I guess.
Minor injuries and also shock, some bones break. Then I came back. That type of, 2004, I lost election. I should have prevented. If I should have worked carefully. Now Narendra Modi ji, Gujarat, everybody is working. 2014, again I got opportunity. 19, again I lost. I should have continued this destruction, this credibility, we should have protected.
Continued in the NDA in 2019, you were saying, yeah.
This is where I am thinking, long journey, if you review, some are inevitable, some are managed better way. That is the lesson I learned.
Sorry, a last question again, because I have to hear you on Operation Sindoor, because the opposition, right-wing people, they have been saying that we should not have gone for ceasefire. We should have continued. They are targeting the Modi government on that. Are you happy with the outcome of Operation Sindoor?
Can you, any statesman, anybody is having patriotic feeling in this country has to endorse wholeheartedly what Narendra Modi has done the best. Minor hiccups here and there, you cannot find fault. So far, only one country, one person who is fighting against terrorism openly all over the world. Motivated globally also. Second, when I saw that incident, Pahalgam, when before wives, husbands were killed, he named Sindoor. He operated within 20 minutes. Is it not his achievement? I am asking. If you wanted to continue, you wanted to continue means you are thinking country can go to anywhere. Now Russia, Ukraine, some countries like that. Inevitable, we have to protect.
Did the PM consult you or call you what to do?
No. He is doing his own. I am very happy. When we meet, we used to discuss. I used to appreciate him. But according to me, what he has done, 100,000% perfect. That is the leadership. People may have grouse, they may do 100 things, criticize 100 things. Right time he started, right name he has given. He satisfied the nation by hitting correctly. But he is diverting his attention, taking country forward.
On that note, sir, thank you so much for talking to us. Thanks
you.
a lot.
Very nice.